Hi and welcome to the video. What we're going to cover in this video is our currency strength indicator. If we go to indicators and down to invite only scripts, you'll see the trend sentiment, we call it. The way that I have the indicator on my chart, if I double click here, in fact what I'll do, I'll go out, start off with a simple chart like so, and then click on invite only, bring in the indicator, it'll load down here, and you don't need this section up the top. Okay, so what I do then is I pull it all the way up, and got this on the 1 hour chart, and then if you double click in this space, it'll remove the chart because I really only want to see this. So if you click on any of these lines, double click, it'll bring up the settings here, and you might want to increase the intensity of these. Once you've increased the intensity, you want to come down the bottom here and save as default. Click that, and that's it. So then once you've got this set up, then you can go in here and open a 3 chart layout, and it'll transfer it onto the other charts. What I do is I have this set up down here bottom right on the daily, 1 day, and then the bottom left I've got it set up on the 4H, and then up the top it's the 1H. Alright, so I mean, let's have a look at the US dollar, for example. Here, if I double click, the US dollar's red. Well, let's just say we're looking for a euro dollar opportunity. Okay, so we can see the euro is orange and the dollar is red. Okay, so we can track the daily orange and red, so we can see that the US dollar is a stronger currency and the euro is dropping off on the daily. And in the 4 hour chart, now what I really want from this indicator more than anything, if we open the 4 hour full screen here, I'm looking for the trajectory. So this is the US dollar trading up, this red line, and we can see that it's been trading up, well, you know, from here and then from back here as well. Historically, from say this point here, we're in an upward trajectory, and we can see the euro, this orange line, is in a downward trajectory. So then we look for opportunities on the lower time frame when the retrace happens. Okay, so if we go back and then we go down to the hourly, all right, you can see here that we might see a bit of a pullback. So you can see the dollar, the red, is heading down, and the euro might kind of head back up. If you're looking for a 4 hour or, you know, like an intraday or even a swing trade, then you want to consider the overall trajectory. Look at the dollar compared to this fuchsia color line here. This is the yen, and the blue line is the Australian dollar. Right, so that's weak, that's strong, but be careful because this then could look to retrace, being overbought and oversold. Okay, so you just need to watch out for that. In any case, you know, when I see an opportunity come up in the charts and I'm looking, let's for example have a look at, say, the euro dollar. We'll just have this open on the 4 hour chart. See, what we're looking for is individual currency strength, not the euro dollar strength weakness. You know, not the pair. So this indicator back here will give you the individual strength of the currency. Okay, so the euro is pulling away on the 4H and on the daily. All right, so coming back in here, you know that the dollar is the stronger currency. So then you're going to look for an opportunity on a retrace, perhaps up into this level here, or even back up in here. Okay, so coming back to this layout, if we double click, we get the chart, but we don't really need to use that. Let's get rid of the volume, double click, get rid of the volume indicator, and I'll only be really looking at it from this point of view. You know, we just double click, we can isolate. And the other thing that you can do with this, if you want to, it takes a little while to load because there's quite a lot of information on here, but you know, you can, coming back to the euro dollar, what you can do is take this 4-hour chart here, open it up, and we can bring the indicator into this chart. So the currency impulse. I generally don't do this because it takes quite a while to load this indicator, but you know, you can pull it in here, and like if we're looking at the euro dollar, you can open it up and just isolate the euro dollar if you want to. And I've placed it on this daily chart. You know, I mean, you can change the time frame. So have a look at the trajectory. Go back in time here. So I'll take it off here, as I would prefer to have it on this chart. You know, when you shift between these currency pairs, it's quick. Depends on your internet speed. Okay, so there's a couple of ideas how to use this currency strength indicator that we have. And I really don't mind doing this. And I'll show you. So now we've got the euro dollar. And if we shift to, say, the CAD yen, you'll have to come into the chart, open this up, and CAD, yen, they're fairly close in color, so you know, you can change that to a darker shade if you want. Okay, so we know that the yen is this lighter color, and we can see here the CAD is the stronger currency. Let's just take it out to the daily. Have a look at the trajectory, the yen. Okay, so the yen's been trending down on the daily, and the CAD is trending up. No, and you can see a little bit of history here. So if you're looking for an opportunity, you probably want to wait for a pullback, but you can see the individual currency strength. Back to the 4H. Okay, CAD stronger currency. Look for an opportunity, perhaps want to retrace. But the bottom line for me is really having an understanding of the individual currency strength. Anyway, that more or less covers the currency strength indicator. I like this layout because I can have it open here in tabs, and I have an instant overview of the currencies. With that, I'll wrap up the video. I hope you have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.